Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I just want to talk about two concepts that have been pushed in Stoicism, and these I think are the two basic ideas behind the amount of research that I've done on Stoicism, which isn't quite a lot. I think I need to make more time to research the concept of Stoicism, research the habits of the Stoics, and make more detailed videos on them, because I think that is the attitude I want to personify in my life going forward. The attitude of a Stoic. And I think it's very important as a man to have these two, especially these two factors, absolutely perfected, and live your life according to these two factors, right? And the first one of the two is something I've also talked about in another video before, but it is about emotional detachment. Guys, I've talked about how a man cannot be emotional, right? He cannot be emotional and he cannot emotionally react. But I just want to focus a little bit more on this concept in this video. And I want to give an example of Dustin Poirier. I watched this video from Psychology of the Fight, and it is about Dustin Poirier, and it talks about both these factors. So this video is essentially an inspiration from that one. So he talks about how Dustin Poirier as a fighter emotionally detached himself from the fighter he was fighting, or the emotion that he was feeling before and during the fight, and how that made him a better fighter. And Dustin came up with this extremely interesting approach to the way he sees things, and he developed this. And he said in an interview that he draws two circles whenever he's training for a fight, right? He draws two circles. The first one being everything he can control, and he puts in everything he can control in that circle, right? And then he draws a bigger circle around that smaller one and puts everything he cannot control in the outside circle, right? And then whenever he's going through his fight camp and preparing for his fight, and it gets kind of reckless, and things start thrown at him, thrown at him, goes through the press conferences, there's aggression from the opponent, there's trash talk and all of that, he just goes back to the circle and he sees, all right, does this lie inside the circle of things that I can control, or does this lie outside that circle? If the thing that is outside that circle, he doesn't even think about it. He gets emotionally attached to it, doesn't think about it, and lives and goes around training as he should. But if it lies inside the circle, he needs to work on it. So you need to emotionally detach yourself from everything that lies outside the circle, and emotionally attach yourself to everything that lies inside that circle for your life too. It could be anything, guys. It could be your goals. You're trying to get a promotion, trying to get a job, you're trying to, get a good grade on your course, whatever. You need to draw two circles, guys. Do it right now. Whatever your goal is for that, just draw two circles and obsess over the things you can control and forget about the things you can't. And every time you feel saddened, happy, whatever emotion you feel, go back to the circle and see why are you feeling that emotion, and towards what you're feeling that emotion. If you're feeling that emotion towards something you cannot control, forget about it. Control your mind and don't think about it again, right? Because those things do not really matter. Those things are going to happen to you, and how you react to them is what matters, right? And we'll come back to how you react to them. That's the second point I want to talk about. But first, emotionally detach yourself with things that don't matter, right? Conor McGregor trash talking Dustin Poirier. First fight worked because he was emotionally attached to those things. It made him. It made it personal. He wasn't fighting the fighter. He was fighting the person, but not the fighter. You get what I'm saying? But the second and third fight, a lot of trash was said. Didn't care. Dustin Poirier did not give a fuck. Knocked him out twice, right? TKO'd him twice. Won both the fights. Because this time, he was fighting the fighter and not the person. So that's essentially what emotionally detaching yourself from situations is. And the second thing I want to talk about is the love of fate, amor fati, right? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's essentially the love of fate. It's getting kind of hot in here. Let me just take this off. All right. Yeah, so the love of fate. Guys, think of everything that happens to you as good. it makes you who you are. It essentially makes you who you are, right? Whatever that's ever happened to you, whether good or bad, has led you to this video, or has led you to this point where you are on this journey of self-improvement. So love it. And I know this is easier said than done, and I'm struggling with this too, but I pledge that I will love whatever good or bad that happens to me. I don't get what I want, good. I'll try again, and I'll try harder. It makes you who you are, guys. It makes you stronger. The bad things make you stronger. The losses make you stronger. So just love whatever happens to you. Treat as everything that happens to you, everything that God deals you, every card that God gives you as great. Because that will develop you into the person that only you can be. It will individualize you. It will make you a rare commodity. It will make you different from every single one. Your losses is what defines you. And I've always said that go for the win, strive for the win. And if you don't win, it should hurt you. And that's what it should do. It should hurt you. But love the hurt. Love that it hurts you. Enjoy the hurt. Because that hurt will make you work harder and make you succeed in the end. And succeed better than ever. So that's the point here. I'm not saying don't try to win. Try your best to win. But when you lose, enjoy the loss too. Yes, get bummed about it, hurt about it, but enjoy that hurt. Enjoy getting that bummed. If you're getting bummed about a loss, don't let it dictate your life, but know that it's a good thing that's happening to you because it'll make you push harder. When you stop getting bummed out about losses, that's when you do have a problem. Now, don't emotionally react to it, guys. We cannot control the things that happen to us, but we can control how we react to it. That is essentially what Stoicism is all about. How you react to things that happen to you. And that is what love of fate is all about as well. How you react to what happens to you, whether good or bad. If it's bad, it's good. I didn't get the promotion I wanted. Good. That's okay. You know? I went hungry all day today. Good. I broke my leg. Good. You might not see the rationale behind it. You might not see why it's good. You might think I'm an idiot for saying what I'm saying. But guys, God knows us best. He may be protecting you from something worse. Or after that leg break, you will be so motivated to get into the gym and build that physique that you've always wanted, that leg break would essentially slow you down for a few months, but will speed you up in the long term. Will take you to your goal faster than ever. You never know. Things work out, guys. So love your fate. Love what happens to you. And emotionally detach yourself with everything that infuriates you or makes you emotional. And that is outside your control. And emotionally attach yourself, the added message, emotionally attach yourself on things that you can control. Bettering your craft. Working hard. These are the things you can control. So become better at these things. And emotionally attach yourself to them. Be extremely obsessive about them. Emotionally detach yourself from things that you cannot control. And love whatever happens to you. Control how you react to things that happen to you. That's the message of Stoicism, summed up in 9 minutes, essentially. So, I hope this video makes some sense. I want to do so much more research into Stoicism, read so many more books about it, because I think it's such an amazing concept, and every man needs to live their life by this concept. And I think the greatest men in history, if you look at their lifestyle, they embodied Stoicism to perfection, honestly. The best degree to the best of their abilities. Right? Look at any great leader, any man that's talked in history, whether he referred to himself as Stoic or not, they embodied the messages of Stoicism. And my friends and I talk about this in the entire time. If you genuinely want an amazing personality, then embody Stoicism and do it as best as you can. And improve, progressively overload on those things too. So that's it, guys. That's all for today's video. Try to embody Stoicism. Do some more research on it. Hit me up if you guys know something that I don't know, or you think that will be interesting for me to know. Please tell me. I'm also learning. This is my journey as well as yours. So let's help each other out. This is the whole point of this YouTube channel, to help each other out, and that's what we're gonna do. So keep going at it. I love you.